Alright, first I want to start off by saying bless you all in Shalom, Ahaya Ba'ashim Yeshai Barak Thumb, which means bless you all in the name of the Most High in Christ. Today marks the beginning of week 10 of the Hebrew Online Bible Academy. Last week we covered basic conversational Hebrew. For this week we'll be doing a lesson which is fairly new to our Hebrew Online Bible Academy. And the title of this lesson, I think a lot of people were waiting for a lesson such as this. Let me pull it up. The title for this week's lesson is Pronouns and Adjectives in Hebrew. And this is what we'll be covering for this week's Academy. For the past few weeks, a lot of people have been having questions as far as certain rules when it comes to the Hebrew language. In which instances do you use certain words, or what word do I use in this situation, or how does it work when it comes to pronouns, adjectives, and all the different rules of the Hebrew language. And basically the same way we gave last week basic conversational Hebrew, this will give you a basic understanding of pronouns and adjectives in Hebrew. And we broke it down into both masculine and feminine. So you'll have both understandings of both the masculine and feminine understanding of pronouns and adjectives. Alright, so now starting off at the top, we start off with the pronouns in Hebrew. Hold on one second. Hold on just 1 second. Alright, have to make sure the computer is plugged up because the battery is low. So getting back to it, we're dealing with pronouns first. Alright, now if you can see, let me try to enlarge it so you all can see it. If you notice, starting off at the top, same way we did with the conversational Hebrew. On the left side we have the word or phrase in English, and on the right hand side we have it written in Hebrew, or Hebrew transliterated form. Alright, you can see there's a little glare. Hopefully at this position you can see it. The first word we have is I. Once again, this first word we have here is I. And this is how you would say I in both its masculine and feminine form. When you move over, the Hebrew word for I is Anya. Once again, the Hebrew word for I is Anya. And that's for both masculine and feminine. Alright, moving down to the next phrase we have here in the second box. It states you. And this is how you would say it for both the masculine and the feminine. And the Hebrew word for you is atha. Once again, the Hebrew word for you is atha. And once again, that's both masculine and feminine. Alright, moving down to the next phrase we have is he. That's the next phrase we have. And this particular phrase, or the word for he, the Hebrew word for he is hawa'ah. Once again, the Hebrew word for he is hawa'ah. Moving down to the next Hebrew word, which is she, or excuse me, the next phrase, which is she. The Hebrew word for she is haya'ah.